Bueno, gente, les hago para decirles que tengo esquizofrenia.
That's where things stand. P.S. P.P.S. I wrote individual letters for each and every one of you. Don't forget to write back.
Everyone gets one? I guess the Grand Master even I got a letter.
Jean?
Oh, yes.
By the way...
You mean Kaya, allegedly for work, said he was exchanging...
Hi, Mom Beth. There'll be lots of familiar faces there. How about...
Really? Oh, that would be a great help.
Our thanks to you too, love.
Great. But I heard that another
Very well. But please remember to show respect to the local wolves.
I will. Goodbye.
Honorary Knight, you're still here?
Huh?
True. From what you and Lowen have told me, it seems that Mom... And yet, for some reason, I can't help but recall something...
If I don't make it back from this, if it comes to that, remember to train the next. I've planted some promising seeds in Mondstadt, but they still need time to grow. Some have yet to master the art of social interaction. What's wrong? Until I return.
The lineage of the Knights of the first wandering knight to claim the title, arrived in Mondstadt 1,000 years ago, along with his wolf companion. He was as free as the wind. He left no succession plan behind, even his name, but he had when the old aristocracy tried to—
Wolf spirit?
Correct. As you may already know, and the Knight of Berea, Lupus Boreas, this was once a
Huh?
The great Wolf King of— As such, the Grand Master— I kept my You experienced the turmoil caused by Dvalin the East Wind's actions for yourself. Surely you can understand my concern?
No wonder Vark—
Very possibly. And as it turns out, yes, even if his
into a pretty long conversation, huh? We should probably go deliver those letters to the Angels share now.
Accelerating.
If I take it back, Allie,
Gotta try Dawn Winery's Dandelion Wine.
When you're mixing drinks...
I know there's no one.
Kaya! Rosa!
Please allow me to. I hope you will.
From the look on your face, I'm guessing the Grand Master is still...
He nags like...
Huh? Drip?
Nothing.
Yeah, right.
Whatever details,
You say that now.
I wasn't seen, but both the Grandmaster, I can't see the...
If I had a Mora for...
When you join an organ...
You think so?
Good question. Have you
Are they arguing? Oh.
What should I report back? Public order inside the city? Monster activity in the wild? Oh,
My reply won't be a long one. As...
If you hadn't had to deliver...
It's no trouble. Blowing.
No. There are people like Kaya and I. And then there are those who are true. Not only that, but it happened to a knight of Boreas. That'll really... Yeah. So no one's told you this before? The lineage of the Knights of Boreas had...
Oh! Wasn't Jean telling us about...
I happened to hear about... Although the Knights of those who have... But 500 years... He was a disciple. He was the perfect knight. Righteous, principled...
Yikes!
Well, apparently, but he lost the endless blood. After that, it's hard to say, but had he known... So if you want my opinion, the reason why...
Huh. Turns out Vark is a... Anyway, if so, why? That's a great idea!
Accelerating.
What's going on here? Was Bulbum out the Wild Hunt? What are they doing here? Watch out!
Go get him, Aiden! Behold, the door!
Defensive mode engaged.
Lane.
You got this!
Oh, are you all right? Oh no! What now?
stop right there. Answer me this.
2 letters?
Okay. Well, Paimon's coolest naive expression doesn't appear to be an act.
Hey! What are you
dispense with your suspicion.
Well, if the boss of Wolvendom has vouched for you, I guess I should apologize for doubting you just now.
Sure was.
Fortunately, my experience in Nodcry didn't go to waste. Something's...
Lupus Boreas, not injured. Why so weak?
You are not to blame. They followed my trail from the distant north across the ley lines. They sought to corrupt the territory I protect. We meet again, human.
So, are you saying that the wild hunt we just...
As you know, I stand before you as an incomplete being. The source of this turmoil.
Huh? Now Paimon's even more confused. How can you be...
For many gods, housing a part of their soul within an object is no difficult feat. But those who can perform such delicate partitions as this are rare, even among the gods. The Wolf King and...
Huh?
Tone Deaf Bard?
Who better than a bard to do the honors? Lupus Boreas wandered the frozen tundra and stumbled as the wolf in 500 bitter winters passed. Then 500 equally frigid springs. He slumbered undisturbed until a night stumbled in from the cold, just as Lupus Boreas had once done at the Seelie Hall, and awoke him at long last. The knight asked the wolf to join him on a journey south, to see once more the land that had all but fixed seeing how the... So, though the night he had written the... Well, that's how a bard would tell the tale.
There is no...
So that's what...
effect that...
But we followed
Andrea should still be slumbering by the lakeside. Perhaps all the recent turmoil in Nodcry has had, and there's more.
Oh...
It was the ancient king.
If you want to get to the bottom of this, I'm afraid you'll have to make another trip, as luck would have. If even Monst...
Varka, is he...
I believe two...
All right. Wish it could be me, but I accept that we should set... I'll stay here.
Razor, give me... Golden-haired traveler. Give it is a wolf's,
The Dominator...
but human heart to prevent the Although, truth be told, that night the Great Wolf...
I will
Just give me the word whenever you're ready. Any questions before you set off? Better ask now. You'll probably have to hit the ground running when you get to the soul of a... But human hearts, that's why In fact, there's an ancient song that tells this tale. A weapon once of common iron, now through friendship turned divine. Twixt man and wolf a bond was made. Any questions before you set off? 500 years ago, he believed neither his mentor, but what was this? Any questions before you set off? The root of this turmoil lies with the remnant soul that Andreas, he once left Nodcry and braved instead. When the wolf spirit... Any questions before you set off? All right, over to you, Dvalin!
The Knight of Boreas await.
All right. Hey, wait. How are we getting down?
The enemy's on the brink of
Grand Master!
Haha! Reinforcements! It's about time!
And I'm on too!
We're just about hanging in there. Most of their grunts are taking fight or flight.
As expected, but they have served their farewell, heir to the knighthood of Boreas.
Guess they're retreating for...
So that Wolf of the North lookalike, that was Andreas? But, forget that.
Ah, there's no point chasing after. True. Killing him, the difficult part...
Huh? What do you mean?
No. Judging from our skirmishes so far, I don't... But, compared to Rerir, our current foe clearly has a better understanding of how to... Exactly. I managed to... We still have some bit...
The meeting's probably gonna be in the biggest tent, right? Looks like a bunch of people are there already. Why don't we go chat with them?
Short distance propulsion module on cooldown. 15 minutes switching to chat mode. Varco placed secondly.
Hey, Honorary Knight. Albedo and Durin are just wrapping up their analysis. You want to wait for them here? Great. And that's where things... Intel from the Frost Moon Scions and the...
Summarizing current situation.
More precise.
Whoa. Hold on. How'd he
Allow us to explain that part. Are you familiar with compensation mechanisms? For example, when one kidney... Similarly, when the Wild Hunt lost their leader, the Abyss harnessed the memories that flow throughout the ley lines. That new leader is a mirror image of Roland, the Bloodstained Knight.
Right. The Roland replica can't possibly imitate. So, the Abyss made use of the connection between Roland...
The replica corrupted, however.
I guess he must have gotten...
Okay, come on!
We can't kill him from intelligence gathered during the expedition. Worse still, the wrath that remains after a god's passing becomes a source of endless turmoil. Once God remains... This land has already been ravaged by the wild...
Query. Well, in that land, the passing of the Pyro Archon's flame is a common occurrence throughout history, and even the...
Great question. Glad you asked. Honorary Knight, you said Lupus Boreas gave you a token to pass... Come forth, Boreas!
This form has come to my soul. Do not grieve.
You saw it too. You must have keen powers of perception. Not that it surprises me. That was Boreas' final thoughts before merging with the ley lines. In his final moments, he made a choice to give everything he was to the ley lines. All to protect Mondstadt from harm.
Sounds like Andreas spent thousands of years searching for his place in the world, too.
Yes. And now our task is to return the answer he found, the decision he made, to Andreas' heart. Only then can he break free from the corruption and control of the Abyss, and make that decision once more.
I see. I would say that planting thoughts inside the mind of a god sounds a little far-fetched, but since it was his own wish to begin with, it sounds feasible to me.
Wait!
Wait, we already have a perfect solution? Then why are we even having this meeting? Let's go do this thing!
Ha ha ha. If only it were that simple. Unfortunately, this one thought alone is unlikely to be powerful enough to break through the Abyss's control and reach Andrias's heart. We need to find a way to make the thought within this sword stronger and more resilient.
For now, Boreas needs all his remaining strength to fight against the abyssal corruption to Mondstadt's ley lines. He can't afford to send us any more of his power. However, since his form was unstable during his journey with the first Knight of Boreas, many wolf spirit fragments were left behind along the way. If we can collect those fragments, we can use them to strengthen the decision to merge with the ley lines.
So we need to retrace his steps and look for random fragments? But they could be anywhere between Nodcry and Mondstadt. It'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
You don't need to worry about that. There's a few fragments left to gather in Nodcry, but apart from that, most of them are already inside this sword. I've been collecting them during the whole expedition.
Huh? Wait, really?
I mean, it's an expedition, not a stroll in the park. Each step of the way, we've been hard at work planning for every possible contingency. Not just the wild hunt in the Abyss, but ancient gods remaining in Nodcry.
Sounds like this plan was a long time in the making. It's almost as if you foresaw the future.
As a matter of fact, I did. I caught a glimpse of fate's reflection. But I can't take credit for it. It was all thanks to the help of a few friends. Still, all I foresaw was that an abyssal calamity was brewing in the north. Had I known more, we could have saved a lot of energy. Instead, we've had to make best guesses, prepare for every possible scenario. If all that preparation went to waste, all the better for it. But anything that proved useful, we knew we'd be grateful for down the line. Sure is. Just one crucial step remains. We need to gather the last few wolf spirit fragments scattered around Nodcry, and use them to make the thought within this sword as strong as it could possibly be. According to what Boreas told me before we left Mondstadt, his form was at its most unstable at the beginning of his journey. That means the fragments here should be the most powerful ones. But of course, we've been tied up fighting battles since the day we set foot in Nodcry. First with the Wild Hunt, then with the Doctor. So, it wasn't until recently that we were finally able to confirm the status of the Wolf Spirit fragments. We now know there are 3 left to find.
Okay, so 3 more mini expeditions to go.
I managed to gather 1 fragment before Roland reappeared. I also have a confirmed location for the second, which I'll take care of in short order. As for the 3rd fragment, we've identified a general search area to focus on, but we'll need all hands on deck to pinpoint the exact location. The final
with our phobe,
and since the
Clink Clink Crumbpocket Craft Shop.
So what do they need me here for? Wait, I think maybe I signed a contract.
Ah, great. Knew I could count on you all.
So, you'll be darting back and forth across the battlefield.
Rating for Yehoda update.
I'll deal with the 2nd Wolf Spirit fragment. Traveler, could you join me in retrieving Fragment 2? I have a feeling that your unique constitution might come in handy. All right, time is of the essence. Let's move.
Didn't you say Fragment 2 was supposed to be right here? Where the heck is it?
Seems like we've run into a slight hindrance. Can I leave this to you, Honorary Knight?
Cleanup sequence initiated.
Traveler, Paimon, when this is all over, I'm gonna invite you around for a drink of...
Whoa, whoa! Stop thinking about Mondstadt's wine and kick your head in the game! You can't be daydreaming about alcohol before a battle!
Huh? Well, all right, just trying to lift our spirits a little. You want to see some photos I took of me and the knights before the expedition, maybe?
Shut up, shut up, shut up! Can't we please just focus on finding the wolf spirit fragment?
combat data updated. Please rest assured that I will not blow the roof off again.
All I need to do is just like back at the camp, but this time, you'd best...
So, you're saying you don't know how to love people, and you don't understand human love either. Sorry, I just think... I have a funny feeling that by the time this journey ends...
No, you're wrong. There is no redemption at the end of this path. Even if I am stained black with blood, my conscience will remain as white as snow. If pledging allegiance to the Abyss is the only way to sever the injustice of fate, then I shall serve in its name.
Oh, sure enough, this place has been corrupted by Roland's will. Whew. I'm fine. I was prepared for this. It wasn't enough to pose a serious threat. We got here just in time. The fragment hasn't been fully corrupted yet. Assuming we can undo the damage, it should... Purifying the abyssal corrupt... Could you try...
So,
Firstly, to test whether it's possible. And secondly, let me think. How is it Actually, neither do I.
Huh. Sounds like something a certain...
I thought it might mean some... Traveler, when you were in Natland, you went fishing for ancient names, correct? If I'm not mistaken, the Night Kingdom was like a river flowing with concepts, and you were trying to capture the concept belonging to a particular ancient name.
Okay, but back then, we had a bow and a net. This time?
This wolf spirit fragment is like...
Thoughts and emotions are like interwoven threads. Thought is the anchor for a being's existence, through which emotions are drawn forth.
Also, we barely know anything about Roland. How are we supposed to use thoughts?
Well, maybe you could try this.
What is it? It looks old and tattered.
It's an unsent letter, written by the wolf pup after Rost, but trying to... Yeah.
Hey!
No, but anyway, don't they say that poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts? Can't hurt to give it a try, surely. Whoa.
You really are making this up as you go along!
So the assimilation of souls really can be reversed, just like he said.
If what you say is true, the monsters I've slain, the justice I have sought to uphold, for mortals to escape this trap are great. The code of if Abyss be thy name, I pledge to you.
And that is where the blood-stained knight's tale came to an end. With that, he bade his humanity
Farewell. I dare say you must find it
That while we gazed into the past, he was gazing right back at us. Could it be? So that's what happened. After leaving Mondstadt and wandering the land, Roland ventured underground and saw, once he had learned of Conria's fate, he saw the gods' judgment as the greatest injustice, giving them his knowledge.
Uh-oh.
I'm inclined to agree. If our enemy could see the future, but even without the visionary, every minion of the Wild Hunt serves as Roland's eyes. And on that note, I have a plan I want to... well, that about covers it. No plan is free of risk. If I fail, Anselm and Albedo can take the reins. Not to mention we still have Jean in Mondstadt.
Oh, there has to be another way!
If only there were. But I don't think our enemy will give us enough time to find one.
Hey! Are you guys done here yet?
Ah, Yehoda! Yes, we've successfully...
Nope. It's a total disaster!
Come on, we're out of time. You'll...
Combat data updated.
But the Wild Hunt is stopping them from relaying messages back, right? Do we have any more troops available to provide backup?
We can't spare troops from any of the fronts right now. That just leaves us with...
The logistics company.
Hanefa!
Designated drop the logistics company.
Amazing.
Hey!
I regret to say that without the workshop's catapult, and with my short-distance propulsion module on cooldown, I will only be able to return to the battlefield after another 5 minutes. Please, keep up the good work, Yehoda. The logistics company has very limited provisions, only enough for a single battle.
Both. Once one team has been rescued, the remaining forces will be free to support the other. We'll move out immediately. Something's not right. The Wild Hunt's offensive doesn't seem to be getting any weaker as the battle goes on. Don't get dragged into the enemy's rhythm. Logistics...
Yes, sir! Reporting in, sir. We've identified viable...
Good. Wait for my signal.
Logistics company, deploy!
Grandmaster! Honorary Knight! Thank goodness you're here.
Be careful. There's no end to these monsters. However many we kill, more keep coming!
Just as I thought. Well, they're about to get a shock to the system. We'll wipe them out faster than they can replenish their numbers. We just have to hold on until the logistics company is ready. Is that the signal to say they're ready? It's showtime! Fall back!
Yes, sir.
Up the ante! That's nothing. Ready? Fight! The enemy has sustained heavy casualties. Should be a while before they're strong enough to pose a real threat again. Use this time to catch your...
Yes, sir. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment.
That's not exactly very narrow.
We split the search area between
Either way, I was about to...
Absolutely.
We've run right through our supplies. We'll stay here now that they've lost their numerical advantage.
Ugh. Looks like the same situation here.
Reinforcements. Hey, you keep them busy while we work on getting rid of this god-awful
Understood. Everyone got that?
Yes, sir!
Flash! Maria sweeping in! Shred him! Hey, they're running out of steam. Now's your chance.
Affirmative. Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's their source. It was hidden and missed. If we destroy that, the...
Knights of Favonius, charge!
Huh? the ante! Thunder! Ooh, I'm glad that's...
Brave Knights.
There's no need to be so formal.
Very well. We've narrowed down the search area for the final fragment to this zone here.
Yes! Now it feels like we're finally closing it.
I'll say.
It would be our pleasure.
Much obliged. All right, the target... The hiding in the mist trick again. These guys, you all know the drill.
Yes, sir!
Off the ante! Maria sweeping in! On me! Huh?
Lightkeepers, prepare to dispel the mist.
Time to counterattack!
This wild hunt doesn't know when to give up. Traveler!
Mr. Varka, leave this to...
Just like last time. Only a Knight of Boreas can deal with... Don't underestimate us, Grandmaster. We can hold our own.
Ha! That's the spirit. Stay on your toes and make either we all march back to Mondstadt. The final fragment is right there. Don't let me down.
It seems you have...
Yeah.
A true... If you need...
Save your breath! If you want to fight, let's fight!
As you wish.
Is everyone all right?
My granny fight...
Hey, stay put, you guys. Leave the rest to us.
Forget us. We can take care of ourselves. You're the only one still standing. Honorary Knight, find the... We can't lose our Varka!
You're holding back, Knight of This duel, your plan, is doomed to fail. How can a helpless lamb hope to tame the heart of... Andreas's question, though the false path may be wide and welcoming, only to... It's over. Your sword lies shattered. The wolf spirit and the thoughts you blindly placed your faith in have nowhere left to dwell. Join me and pledge your...
For the next part, it's over to Outlander who... The sword is unbroken. Looks like there's no way... Huh.
Stormwind!
A Favonius sword? Who left this here?
Lonely warrior. Take me to see him.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. I have aided the oppressed and righted many wrongs. I have slain sinners and delinquents. I have slaughtered tyrants and demons. But however mighty one's blade, before the great injustice of fate, a mere mortal can but bow their head. There is only one way to save them.
Who are you really trying to convince?
Stormwind!
Is this the fairest shadow? It doesn't look like an imitation.
The title of Boreas must find an heir.
Ah. Ooh. Ah. Huh. Yeah. Huh? Yeah. Try to keep up. The scent that reeks of blood appears to be getting stronger. Looks like I can just jump right over these obstacles.
No matter the epoch, the world is awash with corruption and injustice. Even the most fearless hero cannot fight what fate has ordained. And even the holiest god cannot escape the shackles that bind them. Lupus Boreas, if you still harbor love for humanity, then you must surely know. There has only ever been one way to save them from injustice.
Surrender to the abyss.
Malicious lies! Here.
Boreas sweeping in!
Stormwind!
My old friend.
This is not where your path ends. You must continue on.
This wind feels less than welcoming. I'd better take shelter. On me. I can't hide from it!
You must deliver it.
Your path not end here. You draw near to the heart of the wolf.
Even if you had an army of 10,000 men, in the end, you must face this fight alone. Lonely warrior. Step forward.
Huh? Is this the heart of the wolf? Roland!
After countless bloody battles, trials, tribulations, and hardships, I, with my mortal flesh and blade, attained power to rival that of the gods. But you know better than I that a mortal's prime is fleeting. In 5 years, maybe 10, age will snatch your strength. The power you take such pride in will fade to naught, disappearing like dust in the wind. Your fame will be as fleeting as firewood beneath the starry sky, lit at dusk, dead by dawn. Utterly insignificant.
Oh yeah? Be that as it may, the fires that burn down here blaze more brilliantly than the light of 1,000 stars.
They blaze for but a moment. 100 years from now, your earthly flame will be long snuffed out. And those you once illuminated will be left cowering in the cold and empty night.
Ha! No. They'll remember me in 100 years, just as I remember all of you from centuries ago. That's the thing about firewood. From the embers of a dying flame, a new fire arises, burning bigger and brighter than ever before.
The knight's duty is to save others, not demand things from them. How can one call themselves a knight while placing their hopes in generations to come?
Well, as long as I put an end to you here and now, I won't need to rely on anyone else. Now, show yourself, Roland!
Put an end to me? Your body and mind are already at the limit of what they can bear. It is only a matter of time before they yield and crumble. But if this is your final request... I shall do as you wish. Knight of Not once.
I guess we have that much in...
The Rayhir of Solnari's forces have been defeated. I wield, therefore, in my... After redeem...
Huh.
No words otherwise.
Why would you pin? But now the blade, you no longer have...
Huh. Maybe you're partly right. But I think I might just have a shot at a rescue.
What do you...
There's only one person's mind I need to change, and it isn't yours. Forgetting where we are? Andreas! Can you hear? Wake up! You are the great god of the North...
If this is your final gambit, I am most grand displays of heart.
Return. Return to the ley lines. Is this the...
Andreas, at long last.
This...
On behalf of all humanity, I thank you.
Boreas is returning to the ley lines. But why?
Begging for miracles is a futile endeavor. I know better than that, but a sword is just one kind of vessel. There are other ways to store a soul.
The Dominator of Wolves once bestowed the power of his soul upon his pack, strengthening their hearts and sharpening their claws and fangs.
Even if it is not my intention, the soul of Lupus...
If a mortal heart...
Your heart, your soul...
You were wondering how a lamb... Here's my answer. You get the
wolf spirit to avoid arousing.
Compared to Lupus Boreas' decision.
You have a stubborn... Your soul, neither Barbados nor... You have lost. And so have I. Regrettably, may your soul rest in peace with Boreas.
Haha! Sorry to disappoint you, but the fact is that I'm not ready to accept my fate just yet.
Ding dong! You...
Until I return, I leave them in your care. The Knights of Favonius will always welcome you. Come on! Mondstadt!
Dear Grandmaster.
To Varka.
To Varka.
Family.
No pig call.
Poetry and letters were humanity's earliest means of expressing their thoughts. Make sure they all get delivered, Outlander who caught the wind. Grandmaster.
Master.
Varka.
Go Varka! He's the right to us!
For Varka.
The thoughts of others anchor you, reversing the assimilation. Using your connections, relying on outside help. This is not the way of a knight. The Abyss can sustain me no longer. But now, countless souls who died unjustly will emerge to prevent your return. If you believe in your path, then grant them release. Carve your way out through bloodshed. Varka, mightiest knight of Boreas.
this is how it ends. Throw the plan out of the window. Fight my way to victory. Well, that suits me just fine!
A knight is always true to their word. So please, keep your promise and return victorious.
You are not alone. Right back.
I got you, Vodka.
A worthy adversary. I can't fall here.
North wind blows southward. May it guide you on your journey home.
Leave it all to me!
On me.
There's an ice-cold drink with your name on it. Ready when you are.
Don't go dying in a place like this, Varka.
I can't fall here. On me. That's gonna leave a scar. On me. On me.
Fly home to us, Grandmaster! Spread your wings and soar toward a new dawn.
Fates chosen Varka.
That's gonna leave a scar.
I can't fall here!
On me! One final battle!
Walk forward and do not look back.
Varka, now I know the meaning of my name.
After the lengths you've made everyone go for you, you'd better make sure to thank us all properly when you get back.
You know, I have a lot of things to update you on, but they can wait until you're back.
I have no intention of returning to the Knights of Favonius, but I trust you will find a way to manage on your own.
Grandmaster, we're all waiting for you.
Oh. I'm not doing too bad a job as Grandmaster, am I? I'll take that silence as your approval. Everything you swore to protect with your lives, it's all still here, safe and sound. The Knights of Favonius, Mondstadt, and the oath sworn by every knight. I'll protect them all with my life. And so, I'll deliver that letter. I know it's just a shadow of the real Roland, but if you have the time, could you please read it for him? Rostam and Arundelen, they never forgot you. Phew. This has been one long expedition. From here on out, I think I'll let the wind lead. Hey, everyone. It's been a mighty long... I'm thrilled to see you all again.
Eso fue todo. Espero les haya gustado. Suscríbanse, denle su like, suscribirse con campanita activa. Bueno.
Welcome
Adiós.
back, Grandmaster.
Yeah. I'm home. It's been a while since I've... His sword was just a decoy. I carried his soul in my own heart. The second half, though...
All jokes aside.
Turns out our Then... But it would have come at a... It's a good question. A glass of the finest dandelion wine, perhaps? No doubt I'd have...
You're dreaming if you...
It's been a while since I felt that... Well, with a few nights will obey to endure... It's been a while since I felt my future... Correct. Although as things stand now, I still have... Besides...
Ah, how noble. But, bam! Wait.
It's been a while since... All right, then.
I gave you my heart.